Hi, we're here in Berlin at the Data Science and Developer Experience, and I'm here with Romeo from IBM, and you're going to talk about tomorrow about all new features from TensorFlow. Can you explain what you're going to talk about tomorrow?
Yeah, so one interesting feature, or the most interesting feature, is the integration of the Keras API into TensorFlow. So Keras is now part of the TensorFlow package, and that brings one advantage. So you can have your one-to-one Keras code, and the whole block of code you can easily parallelize. There's a thing called a distribution strategy in TensorFlow now, and in that context you can run your Keras code, and it automatically gets distributed on, for example, a multi-node, multi-GPU cluster. That's pretty cool. And the second main feature is eager execution. So a huge complaint from developers was that in TensorFlow you have to create the execution graph, and once you have created the execution graph, then you run it. And if you have an error, you have to debug and see where in the graph the error was, and it was very hard to debug. You had to insert debug statements in the graph to see what's happening. And now with eager execution, you can basically just line by line execute the code, and it's more feeling like PyTorch, but still you have the whole TensorFlow community behind you.
Great. And you're going to play some AI music tonight.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit what you're going to do?
Okay. Yeah, so there is a TensorFlow project that's coming from DeepMind, which is called Magenta. Okay. And they have a couple of plugins, and those are all sequence models. So they are using mainly GANs, LSTMs, and also models with attention mechanism. And those are capable of generating melodies or drum tracks based on a random input vector. So they have been pre-trained on existing music, and they have somehow learned the inherent rules of that music. So if you now input a random input vector, it will generate something randomly, but still sticking to the rules which the neural network has learned, and it's pretty nice sounding.
I'm very curious. Yeah. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
And thank you for watching.